Hey, so I'm doing a review slash comparison on two different liquid eyeliners, and this review was requested by Mo Eldridge, or at least I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. And I'm also sorry that it's taken me so long to put this review up, but I wanted to give myself sufficient time to use both products before I review them, because I hate when people like buy stuff one week and then do a review the next week. And yeah, because I don't think that's enough time to form a good opinion. So anyways, the first liner that I'll be talking about is from L'Oreal, and it's their Carbon Black Liner Intense Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner, and that was about $6.99 at the drugstore. And the second liquid eyeliner that I'll be talking about is from Lancome, and it's the Artliner, and this is also in the color black. And so first I guess we should talk about packaging. The one from L'Oreal, I like that it's easy to like store on a counter, because the top is a lot slimmer than the bottom, so it's bottom heavy and it's able to stand up quite well on the counter. So if you are like OCD about storage, you'll probably like the one from L'Oreal better. And also the handle, it's a lot easier to open just because it's thinner, and it makes it easy to grip and just, twist it open. The one from Lancome, on the other hand, I think the outside is prettier, but it tends to fall over like a lot on the counter, just because it's about like the same circumference or whatever all the way around, except the top is slightly wider, but it's not wide enough to always support this, so it tends to fall and topple over a lot. So I usually just end up storing this one like just laying down on its side, because it's gonna like fall over if you try to stand it up most of the time. And let's look at the brushes. So we take this out. This is the one from L'Oreal, and this is the brush on that one. And as you can see, it's a very fine felt tip liner. And when you try to grip it, I don't like the grip on this one as much, just because like it's kind of wide, or at least to me. Maybe if you have like slightly bigger hands, this one will be better. But I just prefer the grip that I get on the one from Lancome. And my hand is empty right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a swatch on my hand. So that's the swatch from L'Oreal. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the brush from the Lancome liner. And actually, let me see the bottom down. Okay, so this is the brush on the Lancome liner. And as you can see, it looks almost exactly the same as the one from L'Oreal. The grip on this one, it's not as like big, so if you have like slightly smaller hands, it's easier for you to get a grip on this one. And let me do a swatch with this one as well. Okay, so the smoother swatch in the middle is the one from Lancome, and then this funky shaped swatch is the one from L'Oreal. And let me put the swatch up close just so that you're able to see it. Okay, so right now they're both still wet, and as you can see, they look about the same intensity of black. But towards the end of the review, we'll revisit these and see if the black on both is equally intense. Let me show you both brushes side by side, even though they look about the same, and you won't notice much difference with either one. Let's see. Okay, so these are the brushes side by side, and so you can see the tips are about the same. The one in the middle of my hand is the one from L'Oreal, and the one closest to my thumb is the one from Lancome. If you put them side by side, as far as height goes, they're about the same height. The one from L'Oreal is a little bit taller, and besides that, they're about the same. I only use a liquid eyeliner to do a cat eye. So, if I'm not doing a cat eye, I either use a cream eyeliner or a pencil liner. So I personally find that it's easier to do a cat eye with the liquid liner from Lancome. I don't know if it's because I'm able to get a better grip on the applicator since it's a little bit smaller, or really wide. I'm not sure. That's the only thing I can think of, is the grip I'm able to get on this one is a little bit better. But my cat eye comes out like perfect every time I use the one from Lancome. With the one from L'Oreal, it's kind of hit or miss if my cat eye is going to come out correctly. However, if you are an expert with the cat eye and you've been doing it for a really long time, you can just probably be fine with purchasing the one from L'Oreal. If you haven't been doing the cat eye as long, I've probably been trying to do it like 6 months, so I'm still at like beginner level on the cat eye. Then you probably need the one from Lancome if you want it to be like perfect every time. The So the major difference, number one, that I notice is just ease of use in terms of making a cat eye, and it's easier to make a cat eye with the one from Lancome than it is with the one from L'Oreal. Um, However, like I said, if you are really good at doing a cat eye, then you shouldn't let that influence your purchase decision and just go ahead and get the cheaper one. The second major difference that I noticed is like the intensity of the black. The one from L'Oreal is supposed to be carbon black, which is like the most intense black you can get, but that's not the case. I found the one from Lancome is a lot darker. If we go back and look at the swatches now that they're dry, you can see that the one from L'Oreal, you can kind of see my skin color like peeking through a little bit. The one from Lancome is still very opaque, and yeah, it's just very black. And both of them are very good at not smudging, so you don't have to worry about them coming off. So that's not a problem with either one. I just like the Lancome one better because the black is definitely more intense on that one. And you can see the difference a little bit on the camera with the difference in intensities, that the one from Lancome is darker than the one from L'Oreal, but the difference is even more noticeable in person. I will say that I have to use about 2 to 3 coats of the one from L'Oreal in order to achieve the same intensity as I get from 1 coat of the one from Lancome. Also, if you are going to put this liquid eyeliner over a lighter colored eyeshadow, which is what I normally do, I put like a light color on my lids, and then I put the dark liquid liner over it. The one from Lancome, you only need 1 coat regardless of the eyeshadow color. If you put the one from L'Oreal over a light eyeshadow color, you're going to need more coats, because this one is going to soak up like that lighter color underneath it, and it's going to decrease the intensity of the black on this one. However, if you're a person that uses like a brown eyeliner, or you feel that black is normally too much of a contrast for you, then you'll probably like the one from L'Oreal, because to me it draws more of a grayish black as opposed to an intense black. However, if you prefer really dark, really black contrast, and you like always purchase black eyeliners like me, you'll probably like the one from Lancome better, because regardless of what is under it, it's still going to be like an intense black coverage. And so that's the end of my review, and if you have any other questions, just let me know, and thanks for watching.